Welcome back to Winning Law. I'm attorney David Nguyen with offices in Houston, Texas. Today, let's talk about requests for evidence, otherwise known as an RFE. If you create a My USCIS online account to monitor your case status, you will be alerted when the government sends out notifications about your case. Notice that I mentioned the word may and not will. This is because whether or not the correspondence is uploaded to the government's portal depends solely on the immigration officer handling your case. Some officers don't upload all of their correspondence to the website. So if you are alerted that you received a request for evidence, what can you expect? First, you can expect that the deadline to respond is roughly 30 to 87 days. This means that if the government notifies you that an RFE was sent by post, it will likely reach you in 7 or 10 business days. This will mean that you have actually less time than the 30 to 87 days to actually respond. Secondly, you should assume that you will only have roughly 30 days to respond. I want you to assume this because there's no rhyme or reason why some RFEs give applicants 30 days to respond and other RFEs will give applicants up to 87 days to respond. Let me give you two examples. In this RFE, you can see that it was sent on October 9 and the deadline to respond is November 12, which is approximately 30 days. Now, in the second RFE on the screen, you can see that it was sent on October 18, but the deadline to respond is January 13, which is approximately 87 days. Ironically, do you know what is the same on both of these RFEs? It's the government's generic message that they include in all RFEs, which reads, "Please note that you have been allotted the maximum period allowed for responding to a request for evidence." Now that you know what to expect, let me share with you what you should do the second that you receive a notice that a request for evidence was sent. Now, what you do depends on whether or not you filed the application by yourself or if you hired an immigration attorney to assist you. If you hire an immigration attorney to assist you, reach out to your attorney and ask them what the RFE may be requesting. If your attorney does not know, this is an opportunity for you to maybe reach out to a different immigration attorney with more experience. Now, if your immigration attorney did not inform you that you should be expecting an RFE, this could be a red flag because it may indicate that they are not monitoring your case online. Now, if you filed the application by yourself, you should look for a copy of your application. This includes things like your cover letter, the forms, and the supporting documents that you submitted with your case. Once you have all of these documents, you may want to reach out to an experienced immigration attorney and ask them to look over your case and then help you predict what the RFE may be requesting. Now, I'm not a psychic, but after 15 years of handling complex immigration cases, I am pretty good about predicting whether a person will receive an RFE simply by looking at a copy of their application. Let me give you a recent example. On July 25th, we notified one of our clients that immigration issued an RFE on their case. Unfortunately, the government did not send our office a copy of the RFE. In this situation, instead of just sitting around, we advised her that after looking at a copy of her application, the RFE would most likely request two specific documents. We recommended that she submit the RFE response with this document, even without the RFE itself, since it is likely that the government would deny her case if she did not submit it by the deadline. On or about August 2nd, we sent in the RFE response for her. Then after the RFE was already due, we actually received a copy of it. And guess what? Our predictions were correct and immigration requested the two specific things that we told her to submit. Fortunately, we were able to assist our client by correctly predicting what the RFE was asking for. So if you receive an RFE response, you need to act quickly since you don't know how long the government is going to give you to respond. If you wait until you receive the RFE, you may not have enough time to respond. Leave us a comment and let us know if you were issued an RFE for your case and never received it. I'm really curious to know whether the government reissued a new RFE with a new due date, or simply denied your case for failing to respond. Again, this is Winning Law, and thanks for watching.
At David Nguyen's Law Office, we are here to help you. We bring families together through immigration. And on the other hand, we help you find solutions. All your legal needs in the hands of people who care, who are there for you. We'll take care of your loved ones at the Law Office of David.